Okay. Well, guess it's another one of those days. Another one of those days, chat. Martian's gonna play some cards. Oh, I can't use this. Never mind. Well, never mind then. I remember when Martian wasn't King Plush. Best times, best times. Great times. If I win a lot, I'm just gonna play this the whole time. If not, I'll just be open to suggestions later. Feeling very uninspired today, very unenthused. And stuff. King Plush is getting nerfed soon, surely? You think so? Hey, Pug. Hey, Martian. Happy Friday. Hope life is well. Hope life is swell. Life is pretty swell, Nexus. I hope you are having swell life as well. Life as swell. Something. Standard doesn't like charge for 40, you guess? Is it pretty nuts? Let's fire up the old HS Guru. Oh, I tried the new OTK Arena Lock. What is the new OTK Arena Lock? Is it a Mega Bagger? Is it like the deck I already played 2 seconds ago? The Glinda? Yeah, I've never tried that in my life. I don't already have videos up of me doing it. I would never do that. Oh, should I play some more of that today? That was fun. Actually sounds kind of fun. I wanted to finish my standard climb, but like, meh. Bored. Bored. Rainbow Menagerie Death Knight seems to be the best deck in standard. At least Diamond through Legend. I don't know what that is though. If we go with just Legend, it's Aggro Paladin, Drunk Paladin, whatever that is. And then Rainbow Menagerie Death Knight. Alright, this is Rainbow Menagerie Death Knight. Wow, that is an aggro deck. It's kind of cool. Look at that, it's like full on aggro. Spicy. You don't see a lot of that in standard, I think. Okay. Guess it'll be these two. It's debating using the leash card. Is your Glinda list Highlander, isn't it? I remember getting criticized for having it. But let's look. I gotta pull up my cellular device content. View all. Nobody wants to view all my shorts. View all videos. It wasn't that long ago, right? Where is it? Nothing can stop them now. This deck, if I open up the viewership. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna play this. And then, you never know, it might be, what you call it, Flame Ward. But it wasn't. It wasn't, not this time. Yeah, my list was Highlander. Look at that Zephyrus. Did I play the same list twice? Were both videos Highlander? It's been long enough that I don't remember. It was 10 days ago, chat. I don't remember playing a non-Highlander or Mega Bagger deck. Yep, both Highlander. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, too bad. Too bad.
Get your own pan.
Objection? Not objection. Fancy that. I could try a non-Highlander version. Hey, the fact that it was Highlander was what got me excited about it. Like, that was one of the decks that didn't feel awful as Highlander. And I think I'm kind of itching to play something Highlander. You know, like, it felt like it was worth doing. Actually, like, let me see if the popular list is identical to my list, and then I can say, what do you mean? Asking me if I've played my own deck before. Highlander Death Knight is actually something. I thought about making this list a Highlander list earlier, and then I got lazy. Alright, extra large Highlander Warlock. Wow. Yeah, these are not running a Mega Bagger. These are some piles. Oh my goodness, I don't want to look at them anymore. They sicken me. Well, I guess I don't want that to go face. I'm scared to play too many things, chat. If you play too many things against this deck, they just kill you. Marshy, if I may ask, why have you selected King Plush out of all the 5,000 Hearthstone cards? Because he's cute. Look at him. He's a little dinosaur. A little green dinosaur. Hi Martian, did you ever try the pig log with old Mechathune shell? It's really good and fast. Home tampering and imp is all you need for combo. Well, no. Sounds like the best deck ever. Sylvanas the buddy, it'll be funny. Chat, how do you feel about what just happened to me? Oh, I wish I had something to test. Do you think it's rigged fair game? What if it's not rigged fair game, chat? How sad will I be? Yeah. I thought so. Boo, boo, boo. I'll miss you, my sweet leech. I like the part where my opponent's hand is, like, not interesting. Soon. Soon, my precious. As a big Martian fan, I hate to see that. Objection, word. If you revisit Renalock, I'd be interested to see it with a Magabang and Cho'Gall, but no Glinda. Why? Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Renee gets it. Neat. Alright, well, guess it's time for you to lose to these leeches. You definitely got me into wild. I'm loving it. Well, I'm happy to get you re-addicted to wild just for fun. Just for funsies. You can get enough copies of a Magabaga with the thing that discards it and gives you 2 copies. I see. Hi Martian Plush. Hi Julio.
My spirit will prevail.
Going for rank 1 with even DK because it's the best deck I'm playing right now. We have turned our curse into our strength. I guarantee you, chat. I guarantee you. With a capital mungus. That Headless Horseman is not that good. There's no way. It's felt okay a couple times. Just like you need the head. GG, GG. This deck shucks. You shucks. You shucks. Why don't you take this ghoul to your face, Jolene? Jolene. Has anyone ever looked at hell yeah and said hell yeah? That seems like a pretty solid pun to you. Alright, chat. Let me hear you say hell yeah. You didn't know you could die to leeches like that, like through your ice block? Yeah. It's like the major draw of playing leeches to me. Gets through the ice block. I wish I had, like, if I had a solid main deck anti-Velen card, I could replace the Smothering Starfish chat. It was nice to be able to cut Tight Lip Witness. Nightmares are never forgotten. Ooh, should we get the Charging Gold Panner? This becomes a much more solid tempo play if it's got a Dark Gift, I guess. I do have stuff to play before then, so fine. I want to run Dirty Rats in this deck. Any strong opinions on that? I wouldn't. You run whatever you want. I will laugh at you, though, if you do it. Ba, ba, ba. Gold Panner Charge. Yeah. Signature Genjamin seems spicy. I do like Signature Genjamin. Look at him. In all his Genjalicious glory. Chat, I am actually going to lose half my hand to this. It's pretty funny. Unless I can trade them something that, you know, stuff. My opponent's definitely going to get a solid, like, 4 cards out of this or something. Show me what you got. This will take me Tannis. This is gonna die, so that's what they can have. I want to run Sticky Fingers in this deck. Any strong opinions on that? Oh, absolutely. You have to do it. Oh, Marshy Laugh might be worth it by itself. Uh-oh. I thought that was going to discourage you. Guess I was wrong. What did theirs turn into? Everything happens so fast, chat. Everything happens so fast.
Delightful insanity.
Do I care if I lose? Yeah. Losing the Sylvanas was kind of sad, I guess. Oh, Horseman, no! Alright, I need this. Am I being controlled? Yes. On strings. Oh, what do we lose? Didn't lose anything important. I guess we got rid of the Bob. That's kind of nice. And their Theatar. I won't complain about that. Seems okay. That's funny. So yeah, they're gonna get their Rin back. I can't hear you. Like I get 2 back. I forgot. May I please request that more bones? For old time's sake, you got it. You got it. Kind of shocked immolated cards don't take down on their own owner's turns. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't describe myself as shocked. Things happen when they do in this game. Aw, man. Not my brew. Not my brew. Did they lose anything important, even? Man. Stinks. And my deck's gone. And they discarded all their plagues? My opponent is a cheater, chat. Holy crap. I cannot believe it. My opponent is a filthy cheater of the most disastrous sort. The most disgusting cheater I've ever seen. Holy moly. Do you think they went for Jiraxis? Fools following a Scrumbus. Jolin. I'm begging of you, please don't play that Reno. You stop it right now. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Jolin, more like Jover. True. Can you stop it? One time. Can you stop it, please? The runes decide your Scrumbus. Oh! We're so back, chat. It's never been more back than it is right now. It's never been more back. He discarded Reno? Really? I missed it. Maybe it happened in the chaos when I didn't check anything. It was too chaotic. I'll miss you, Primus. Death is a symptom of life, chat. That's all you need to know about it.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Did you know my opponent needs a vacation from their vacation? See, you nailed it. You did. Good job, Pug. Good job. We do have, like, a decent amount of health, too, so, like... we don't necessarily have to be, like, worried that we can't get there. Maybe. I don't know. We might be able to just get there. We're already pretty deep in fatigue, though. I can't believe how hard we got wrecked by that Ren, chat. Not my Chaos Gazer. What am I supposed to do now? Wait, did I play Hell Yeah? I actually don't remember. It's been too many eons. No ticket is for you. Oh, I did play Hell Yeah. Good for me. Good for me, chat. I was over here like all sad that I wouldn't get to play my Hell Yeah. Let me go. Alright. I'm gonna risk it all for the biscuit. I'll just go face. Like, who knows what I'll get. Nutty. Why is opponent drawing cards? They should draw more cards. That's my opinion. More. Hey! I was not looking for a standoff, chat. I was not looking for a standoff at all. You kind of forgot that dragon existed. Me too. I forgot about everything, though. On coin turn 3. Oh, yeah, we made all those jokes about hell, yeah. Chat, you can't expect me to remember what's going on in a match like this, okay? I don't know what's happening. You don't know what's happening.
You are unfit to serve.
Man, the Headless Horseman's hero power feels so good when, when it upgrades. I like how we have one plague. They'd managed to destroy most of their plagues, but we got one out there doing the work. Oh no. Use this. What, really? That doesn't seem very good. Aren't you just gonna die? Aren't they gonna die regardless? Here.
Beg for your life.
Beg for your life. Really? None of those went face? No way. Oh, no, it still works. We just have to trade both up front. I was thinking like, wait, I can't even get through the taunt? But no. Close one, close one. Horseman is the best Death Knight hero by far. From a certain point of view. It's like it's actually like World of Warcraft. There's two types of Death Knights. Remember when Terran Gorfin was like, I was the first, you know. When really, he was just a different kind of Death Knight. So I would say, like, if you count everything that could be called a Death Knight hero card, then Uther is probably the best Death Knight hero card. But it certainly is the best Death Knight exclusive. Death Knight class exclusive Death Knight. No one beats Boo, it's true. I've never lost a game in my whole life. You guys know that about me. I haven't lost one now, I haven't lost one later. I'm not the losing sort. You know what I mean? I show up and I win. All I do is win, win, win no matter what. I don't know the rest of that one. Good job, Ursak. Should we play as Bolvar next video? I think I got like 3 videos of me playing Ursak. Maybe we'll play as Bolvar for once. For twice. Should we play Arthas, legendary hero skin? The ever popular super looks amazing. How did that Nintendo 64 graphics ever get approved? It looks so bad. Man, I did not draw the cards I would have preferred to draw, chat. I'll say that much. Bolvar's funny, it is pretty funny. You don't think Prince Arthas is funny? Legendary portrait. Funny looking, but for real. Alright, suck away, my leeches. Well, I would love to play this, but of course, that could be objection. Chat, should I just go for it? It's already happened to me once. Why not twice? Why not twice, chat? Answer me that. I mean, one good reason why I shouldn't toss Elia into the void. It's always objection, I guess. I guess. When you're right, you're right. Ooh, they got rid of that for me. My leeches can go face. My leeches gonna go face. Sucking on your face with my leeches. Shoot, shoot. It's never objection except when it is. That's true, actually. I'd heard that somewhere.
Spirits, lend me your blood.
Lend me your wisps. Wow, that was rude. Rude and uncalled for. All I do is win, win, win unless I lose. I think it's objection again. It's typically one objection. It's typically two objection, one ice block, one what you call it? I don't know. What is two objection? Look at that. I don't know what the kids are running these days. I'm learning the gender of my child today. We know they aren't intersex, so is it a boy or a girl? Girl. Yeah. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of leeches. Yep. Leeches and peaches. Not your usual time, or is this your new usual time? Chat, I've decided to be an all over the place streamer from now on, by the way. The bones will be added to the mungus. Not if I can help it. Not if I can help it, chat. I actually don't really want another 2/2 out, but I don't think it'll make a difference. We were never winning anyways? Brutal. Presentation is everything. What if it's not, chat?
I can take 'em.
Hey.
Not all of 'em.
Oh, that's enough, right? Because they fire 4 times. Rude. Broken combo, it's true. Why are you a plushie sometimes? The real question is, why aren't you a plushie sometimes? You know what I mean? I just got out of a death rattle appointment where the death rattle claimed kids in California use little litter boxes in schools. How do these people get degrees? Oh. What? I can never beat Imbue Mage with this deck. Any tips? Just lose. Just lose. That's always been my plan. You know. What was just uttered? I was saying Death Rattle instead of Doctor. They said DR over in YouTube chat. I was just being stupid. You know, normally when we say DR in Hearthstone, it's Death Rattle.
I see you've brought. We have turned our curse into our strength.
Not as stupid as the Doctor, sure. 40 card pile. Chat, I've never beaten a 40 card pile in my life. Never beaten one in my whole life. What about Deanne? Good question. Doctor's note. Alright, chat. We need a hell yeah. We need hell yeah to come forth and answer for her crimes. Do you remember that cinematic from Wrath of the Lich King? When Bolvar's like, "Come forth, coward, and answer for your crimes." And then Arthas comes out. He's like kicking everyone's butt. And then Sylvana's like right-hand man dumps a bunch of plague on the Horde and the Alliance and the Lich King. And then we get to do these cool little events that they get rid of. Does anyone remember? This is from ancient times, by the way, chat. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you knew about this, but this is from ancient times. Back before there was Hearthstone. Did Hearthstone come out during Warlords of Draenor?
Nobody move, and no one gets hurt.
Would prefer a girl because we have girl names we love, but we aren't super sold on any boy names. Interesting. Never really thought about that. My wife and I have a girl name and a boy name that we picked out. I guess we're kind of hoping that we magically end up with a girl and a boy. Guapo Jr. is right there, though. That is a solid name for a Guapo child. I agree. Gather round. Well, there's a chance I could clean this up. I guess I'll take it. This doesn't now, right? Math? No, it doesn't. It would get one of them. Nothing gets past my house. Come on, hit these. Yes! No spaghetti for you. Not this Tuesday, not ever. Do I have all the signature cards? Not even close. Not even close, chat. Do you have all the signature cards? I tried to propose the initials of XD, but my wife rolled her eyes and said over her dead body, unlucky. Unlucky. That'll be my value. Wait, that's not how that works, right? No, okay. Well, I'll have at least, I'll have a 5-4 at least. Xavier, Daniel, Descato, true. She does not like the name Xavier. That's actually one of the ones that we picked out. We were thinking of 2 X names, so Xavier and Sochil. Xylophone? That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah.
I'm 7 moves ahead.
What was the second name? Sochil? XOTCHIL. Maybe I'll just do this actually. Stand and fight. Unless you don't want to. Whee! Yeah, I guess I'll do this. What girl name starts with X? That's the one I just said. You never heard that one before? It's not super common. I've known a couple people with it. And my wife thought of it, so she's heard of it too. I guess, right? It's this one. Xena? Yeah, that's another one. Sochil? That's what I said. How do I spell that? XOTCHIL. Theo time? Should I Theo? Alright. Show me what you got. Boring. I guess I'll take this one. You can have that. I don't think you can do too much with that. Ooh. Man, why didn't this get Battlecry triggers twice? I was sick with that, man. I've been so sick, chat. Sick and wrong. Oh, we shuffled 2 Frost Plagues in there. Hilarious. Their Reno stuff has been out of commission this whole time. Xena, Warrior, Spagoo. No, don't take Helia. Come on. That's not fair. It's not fair. Stop it, Mika Boss. I was so excited to have my Helia, and you've ruined it. You've ruined everything. I'm the only one who's allowed to have Theatar. Alright, sick. We can do it. You hate to lose the Primus, but you know what, chat? I'm not going to complain too much. Only mostly. Theatars will kiss to the grave. Yeah.
That feels good.
The Helia is kind of silly if they don't have more than 3 plagues. Like it doesn't do anything. A little bit, yeah. When are they printing Hell? Not true. I love unique names like that, but I would hate to give a kid a name that no one could ever pronounce. Yeah, the social I'm thinking of went by Zoshi because nobody could pronounce social. Zoshi is like Yoshi, so I used to go Zoshi. Good times. Frost Mongus. That feels like bullying. Yeah, famous bully Martian Boo. We were cool though, it was funny. I was at the age where you could tell if someone was into it or not, you know what I mean? No reprieve. Wow, it's pretty close. So, I was trying to decide like how much lethal I missed, but I don't think I did because these would not have gone face. Right now, the boy name is Garrett and the girl name is Elaine. Solid. I think it should just be a tech card that removes plague so we can tech against plague decay because it's so rampant and broken and wild. Real. I was coming over here to see how many minutes. These have been decent games. So 19, 29. Yeah, one more. One more, and then we have a video. Do you have any piercings or tattoos? If not, do you plan on getting any? I do not have any piercings or tattoos. I was saving. So I really wanted a tattoo when I was younger, but I wanted to draw it myself, and I never got around to doing that or anything else I wanted to do. So at some point, as I was starting to approach 30, I was like, what if I just save the tattoo for my midlife crisis? And, you know, we're still waiting on that. Sometime in the next 10 years, maybe. Maybe I'll never get one. It's kind of funny. I, I forget which parent remarked on this, but one of them was like, they were surprised that I was the one of their 3 kids that didn't get one. You know, of their 3 kids, I'm the only one that doesn't have a tattoo. I wish I had gotten one. You know, like I wish I had gotten one when I was in my early 20s. That's kind of like that's a mistake I wish I'd made, I guess. Cats are passé. Word. What if instead of playing even double blood unholy death knight, you played odd triple water holy life? Shoveled it. You just exploded my brain. You should get a tattoo of your eyes on your eyelids. I agree. Martian secretly has a Prince Albert. What does it mean? Chat, did you know that one of my 2 middle names is Albert? Name of all time. Alright. We're gonna save you for if they play Order in the Court. That's my opinion. Albert Boo, true. It's almost like you're royalty. I am royalty. That much we know. That much we know. Is this a play? I don't know if this is a play, chat. But I've made it. What is my opponent playing, by the way? I'm confused. I have 2 middle names. I do. Don't read this out loud. All right, here we go. Oh, the Prince Albert is a special type of piercing that sickens me. All right, fair enough. Kids these days. Looks like Reno. You look like Reno. Martian is so innocent. I guess. I don't know. I know a lot of raunchy stuff, but every once in a while someone talks about something stupid that I've never heard of. Hey, Elray. Millions of leeches. Leeches for free. Where's my Helya? Oh my goodness, chat. We have so much mana now. Did I have charge? I had charge, chat. Well, I never. I want to play this. So I guess I will. Hell yeah. That's not hell yeah. Ugh. I guess? Yeah, that's pretty good. Fine, that's pretty good. Oh, that's not even gonna kill the Nozdormu. Have I seen the new Milllock? People keep asking me if I've seen the new X or Y. Half of the time, it's a deck that I made. But yeah, I don't think so. Wait, didn't I encounter it once, and then people in my... Wait, did we not attack with this? What's going on over there, chat? What's going on? Alright, I want this now. Stand and fight in darkest Bargus. yogging my leech, will you? Ooh, get my head right away? Nope. No head for me. Don't say it, chat. You stop it. Nope. Don't say it. 6 mana 5/9 seems weak. Primus needs a buff. Real. Real. Thousand Needles, are you ready for my opponent to play Steam Cleaner? What do you think? What do you think's up their sleeve? What do they got in their pockets? Is the Raza Priest deck still on the plans? You know what? I really wanted to retain my enthusiasm to do that, but I actually just did not want to sit here and lose a bunch of games right now. So, I still have plans of doing it, I guess, but like, who knows when I'll get around to it. My wife's over there making a mess. I heard some stuff move around. She's like, "Whoops, whoops." Chat, did I just lose? Oh no. Oh no, chat. Did I just lose? Help. I don't think you get rid of your carrier weapon unless you have a buddy and whatnot ready to go. I don't know.
I smell gold in their waters.
What do you mean? Raza Priest is broken. You can shuffle 5 minions that die this game into your deck. This is BM. That it would show up now. Maybe that's what they got out of their ETC. Whatever garrison or buddy they didn't find the first time. Do it, Uther. Yeah, that's what I thought. Exactly what I thought. You big stinky butt. You big poopy stew. Alright. And I'm dead. Dead. This has been my favorite expansion in a long while. Had a lot of fun brewing Ramp Warlock decks to boot. That's what's up. Marshy, are you interested in playing Hostage Mage? I guess I am. How's it doing power level wise these days? If I come over here and see that it's the worst deck in the history of Hearthstone, I refuse to play it. Meta Wild. Is Exodia Paladin a problem? Everything's a problem. Everything that can win a game is instantly a problem. Oh man, Hostage Mage is not doing great. Holy plummeted. There are some decent mage decks, but like Imbue Mage, Extra Large Imbue Mage, and Highlander Mage are all way higher than Hostage Mage. Does it suck now? Does it mean it's a fringe deck and I can play it without being shamed? Oh my goodness, in the Legend it's just awful. It's just terrible. Just awful. It's arguably the best deck at High Legend though. That's not what this says. That's not what my fancy data says. It says it's butt.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Maxi says it's the best deck. Must be true. I got Legend with Exodia back in Rastakhan, and I never expected I would ever hear, is Exodia Paladin a problem in Wild? I know, right? Give it enough time, I guess. KVLT says it's the best too, by a lot. Well, they must know. They must know better than my fancy data. I wonder what high legend means. Like, is it just like when they talk about that, do they specifically mean top 50? In which case, I could see how that conflicts with the legend data on Guru. I've seen that type of thing before. Would I ever play Mech Rogue? Is that anything? I played Exodia today after facing only Shadow Priest and losing only when I beat every Shadow Priest with Exodia. Well, there you are. High Legend is top 420? Oh, okay, fair enough. Can I sort any higher than... oh, I can do top 1k. Does it bump up at top? It does. It does bump up at top 1k. Not that much though. It goes from a 47% win rate deck to a 49% win rate deck. And Imbue Mage just isn't getting played. Not at all. It's like not even on here. Data is pretty bad though. Like there's not a lot of games. Like, so here's top 1k, right? You can see Hostage Mage barely hanging on there. So if we go to Legend, which is what I was looking at when I was talking before, like we have all these other decks and like way higher sample sizes on things. But Hostage Mage is like way down here, 47%. All right. So Highlander Mage is what is it with Highlander suddenly being good? Like there are a ton of Highlander decks on the Guru right now. Highlander felt unplayable a little while ago. Wonder what's doing it. How is old Exodia Paladin doing? 49%. Let's go back up to this. There's a lot of Shadow Priest. I don't even think Shadow Priest is... I don't think Highlander is that good into Shadow Priest. Oh man. Well, I could always just like not get my 2/2. If I don't get the 2/2, I can do this. I guess I don't want them having any more. Hey, Blue Train. Oh, it's Rogue. I got fooled. Why does this keep happening? Why do people keep playing Maestra? Guys, I don't think that was Highlander Mage. Yeah, it's Highlander Rogue now. Oh, I guess top 1k. APM Draka Rogue. Are they just infested with cheaters, or are people really good at it? Maybe that's why it's so good. I bet Hostage Mage never loses to Draka Rogue. If that's all over. I'm choosing to believe them because I don't know any better. Like, all I have is my data and you guys saying that they say that. It's solely a cheater deck now, really? Mech Rogue is climbing up the Diamond through Legend tier list rhythmates. Neat. You got absolutely destroyed today by the Draka deck. It is a deck I've ever seen, I'll say that much. It is a deck of all time. Top 1k is filled with Maestra Rogues, true. Is it not the same guy who plays Maestra every time? I don't know. I can't memorize people anymore. Who was that bot I used to see all the time? The Even Shaman bot. Forgot their name. I forget everything now. I haven't remembered anything in 10,000 years. That's how long it's been. What about that girlfriend player who only stream snipes? Are you thinking of Gamer Girl Uwu? Martian forgot to remember too true. Yep, that's the one. Yeah. I haven't seen the Gamer Girl in a while. I hate to mention them because they thrive off of attention, but yeah. They changed their name, I bet they have. bet they have. Are there any plans to play more standard? I almost played standard today. Alright, I almost did a lot of things today. Then I decided not to. Yay! I hate them because they are part of why Corbat stopped streaming. They're part of why OTZ stopped streaming for a while too. Like, it's such a disaster that, like we. I don't know. Like they fit the there's like only some criteria that can get a stream sniper banned, and they fit it. And we were never able to quite represent what they were doing, but they were like definitely like targeted harassing wild players, you know. So it's a real shame, in my opinion, for lots of reasons, that we never got the gamer girl ban. Alright, well, one of these can go face. Oh, yeah, I got rid of Keith, too. That was a major factor for Keith, huh?
The runes decide your fate.
You think you just... I think I saw J. Alexander playing against Gamer Girl in Standard. Yeah, like, we were a little hopeful when they started going after Standard players. We were a little hopeful that that would be enough, right? But, nope. Still no.
Frost, mark of the bitter.
Blizzard. I'm kind of a, like... I've played against Gamer Girl sometimes. Not that much, but occasionally. But I'm, like, largely immune to being reliably sniped, because my MMR is so all over the place. So it's hard for any one person to like snipe me enough to ruin the stream, you know what I mean? Did I get a haircut? I did. I got one of the haircuts anyone's ever had. Your MMR is filled with cards, classes, and Reno card classes. True. Cards classes. Yeah. Yep. So, that's the thing about High Legend MMR is if you are High Legend and the person that you want to snipe is High Legend, you will be able to snipe them. That's the problem. But if you try to snipe me, you're going to miss half the time. If you're in, like, the section of... you know, streaming that you could even hit me, right? Like, it's a lot harder to hit Silly Goose, Martian Boo all over the place MMR than it is to hit somebody who's like hanging out in top 10, where it's basically guaranteed. All right, chat. Make your... Oh, should we do Hook Test Rogue for that person who wants me to play Hook Test Rogue? I guess. Maybe I'll play it next, just in case I like it. In which case I could do two hook test videos. But also, I really like this deck, you know what I mean? This is a fun deck. Why isn't King Plush swearing? I know, right? He only swears on days ending with a Y. Also, it doesn't matter if you lose to a snipe. That's true, it doesn't impact me as much. You guys want Highlander Hook Tusk? What did that person say? Did they say Highlander Hook Tusk or did they just say Hook Tusk Road? Searching through my comments. Burr, burr, durr, burr, durr, burr. Burr, burr, durr, burr, durr. Mill Hooktusk Rogue. What is Mill Hooktusk Rogue? Alright. Does milling and Hooktusk have any actual synergy? Guapo here with the deck code. Alright, let's check out the Guapo list. Or was that the opponent's deck list? I don't know. I don't know where you can find my opponent's deck list. Oh, I don't want to play this. I'm out. I'm over it. Alright, what's next? I need to ask them what is Mill Hooktusk Rogue. Alright, shall we look for some inspiration? Oh, you got another deck for me. Is this the Mech Rogue? Chat, remember when Mech Rogue only had one card? Who remembers? Remember when they randomly printed this as the only mech support for Rogue? That's just sat here existing. Any plans to stream PTCG live with the Trainer Trials mode? GLC starts next week. They're not adding expanded, right? So it's not even gonna be full GLC. I don't know. What if I'm just a even Plague DK gamer from now on? I feel comfy playing this deck, chat. Feels right. Martian Astral Communion Druid is on the HS Guru meta snapshot. It is, with all its heart. It's pretty funny. Why isn't King Plush swearing? Why is King Plush sober? This world is a prison. True. True. Hey, Hancock.
For the light, for my daughter.
For the light, for my... What should I keep against Shadow Priest, if that's what this is? I missed the drunk stream, and it makes you so sad. I'm sorry, Mr. Pringles. Someday I may do it again. I don't really want to plan it, right? Like, I don't want to, like... Yeah, doesn't it seem kind of unhealthy to potentially, like, deliberately go out of your way to be drunk on stream? Something about that seems like an unhealthy lifestyle choice to me. Like, I want to plan to be drunk. I don't want to, like, you know... I don't know. Or maybe it's more healthy because it's premeditated. Maybe. But yep. To battle! I should have done this in a different order. Chat. I'm stupid. You know what? It can go face now. That's my new excuse for this. Super Invader deck. Alright, cool. Play that soon. Do you know the title of the VOD? The VOD's title is... the VOD's title on YouTube is It's This One. But I also made a couple videos that are member exclusive if you wanted to do that. I just stay up till 3 in the morning in hopes Martian gets drunk again. Yeah, I had my fill for a bit, maybe. Unless I didn't. Nobody knows. You never tell with me. When I have that much, I usually like allow it a little space before I go again. You know what I mean? Is there any even card that would draw cards for the opponent available for this deck, except for Octosari? Does Octosari draw cards for your opponent? It's new to me. Pro Gamer is even and draws your opponent card sometimes. Word. Sorry, I was looking into trainer trials, but it looks like GLC will be black and white on, and I see black and white cards in my deck options. Chat, am I really getting expanded back? I don't believe you. It's not that I don't believe you. I don't believe them through you. Like, you can see the black and white cards in game. You just can't use them so far. But, expanded, for those of you who don't know, is Pokemon's Wild. And they have not supported expanded events since COVID. And when they ported the online client from Pokemon Trading Card Game Online to Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, which is the newer version, they have like been sleeping on updating the cards for like 2 years now. It's been a long time. So like I haven't been able to play my favorite format because I play expanded almost exclusively online, unfortunately. I haven't been able to play expanded in, since 2020. I think I could have. I've played it since then. I think the last time I played it was in like 2022. Because I used to play Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, pop in every once in a while, just play some expanded for a few weeks. Anyways, right now the games have always been visible in the client, but they haven't been playable in the client for years. So I'm still hesitant to hope that they've updated all the cards, but if they did, yeah, well, I would stream some GLC. That sounds great. All right, let's fire it up. Let's see. What is Magic's Wild? It is called Legacy and Vintage. I don't know. They have a bunch of wilds. Because like Modern is closer to Expanded, right? Because Expanded, like Pokemon Wild doesn't go all the way back. It stops at black and white. I'm not going to play Pokemon now. I'm just going to check. I'm going to try to build an expanded deck. How do I switch to expanded? It's like this. And here's my expanded deck that I had. Let's go ahead and edit it. Right. If you hit all, like, you can see the cards, you just can't play with them. So, like, if you go to Format All, like, you can see the cards, you just can't play with them. they're like visible. This is how it's been. Like, this isn't new. It's just been this way this whole time. Next week's GLC is explicitly advertised as black and white on. I remember seeing that, and then they kept not adding expanded. So like, I've seen that advertising that you're talking about. I won't believe it until it's been in front of me, right? They've given me no, like, there's no announcement that they're updating expanded. They're just saying, you know, that's what it is. So yeah, if they add it, I will be so pleased. But I don't trust it. I can't trust it. I've been burned too many times. All right, let's see what this is. Well, I'm looking at this deck now. Do I have any cool mage portraits I haven't played with yet? I don't think so. I think I've played with that.
I just had the most beautiful dream.
I just had the most beautiful dream. Out of any card game, which do you enjoy playing the most at the moment? Renee's been playing DBZ Panini with me recently, and that's fun. I both enjoy the mechanics of it, and also that my wife played with me. Pokemon's alright. I haven't been to an IRL tournament in a few weeks, or a couple months actually, so. Bot in Discord.
The nightmare shall end.
Am I dreaming?
Bam. Bam. And it's gone. Thanks, Alray. My opponent is playing a scary deck. I don't even know what to keep in this chat. Like, are any of these cards good? I want to go and play Badu at an IRL tournament just to hear people complain. Yeah. It doesn't happen to me too often. Like, when I go to a tournament, I usually play against people playing real decks. So, like, they don't complain to me about things that often. But, like, that's one of the things that I've always loved about playing digital card games compared to IRL card games. IRL card games are better. They're more fun overall. It's a better experience overall. But one of the big upsides to playing digitally is I don't have to hear my opponent be salty, to use a PG word that does not fully reflect my opinion on the opinions that I hear sometimes. Like, there's nothing worse than being in a tournament match. Like, this has happened to me a couple times where, like, I'm in a game with somebody and then they spend the whole best of three non-stop complaining about how lucky I'm getting, and then they end up winning in the end. It's so annoying. I just, like, I don't know. I'm not really a table flipper, but sometimes I want to be. Sometimes I want to flip the table on these people's heads for just being so rude and annoying. Like, I go to play and have fun, and sometimes I frequently don't win, right? Like, and sometimes I have bad luck and it sucks. But, like, I just want to sit down, calmly enjoy playing some cards like an adult. Even when I was a kid. And, like, these annoying humans that just, I don't know. If you guys are, like, complaining to your opponent, like, you know, if you add people after the game to tell them, oh, you lucker, you big stupid idiot, why are you ruining the game with your dumb meta deck, you aggro noob, everyone should poop themselves, especially you, Like, if you're one of those people, I have no respect for you. You're so annoying. What an annoying person you are if you behave that way. And like, you know, you don't get that too often in real life, but like, you know, it happens sometimes. And you know, it does spoil it. I refuse to play IRL for this reason. That and people who have not discovered the virtues of hygiene. Yeah. It's a meme, but it's true. It's so funny. Like, thank goodness for pairings on your phone. Because it used to be at the beginning of the round, everybody would get up. You know, like you go to a regionals where there are 1,000 people playing. And like, everybody would go at once over to where the pairing section. So there would be 100 people smushing together trying to see the sheet of paper. And, you know, that little bundle of humans does not smell good. I'll say that. I'll say that if I'm going to say anything, chat. Does not smell good. Not one bit. Is there like a Mechathune in there I can just take and then win? Here, have this, I guess. Should I kill this? Or is it fine? I can't tell. Theoretically, we'd want them to cost one. Like, it already costs one. This is just nothing now, right? I don't have to worry about it. I can just go face. I don't know. How do they have 3? Oh, because of trail mix. Makes sense.
None can stand against the Serpent Lords.
I had someone at League Cup a couple months ago. I remember you from years ago. You played captivating Pokepuff on me and got my Tapu Lele turn 1, and I had no supporter and lost. Unlucky. My parents instilled in you not to be a sore winner or loser. You're one of the real ones, Guapo. You're one of the real ones. That much we know. Well, this doesn't stop Mechathune, does it?
Rope's burning again.
Your parents told you to always cheat? Alright. That's how it's done. I guess. Hey, where'd my deck go? Is it gone? I think I don't have anything that gets me out of this, right?
What if?
Guess I want them not to have Anaconda. Whenever I went to MTG tournaments, I always tried to be in good cheer, and often felt like others were treating me like a nuisance for it. There is an odd atmosphere in a group of card players. Yeah. There is definitely a like. Oh, this doesn't do anything, right? There are some people who definitely prefer to be able to be obnoxious, you know what I mean? Is this anything? Can this do something? What? Well, why was that a deal breaker? Chat. Why is that a deal breaker? How long was that? 7 minutes. What if I just go back to playing this? What then? Do you do any decklist critiquing? Not as much as I used to. Not as much as I used to. As I transitioned from a streaming focused content creator to a YouTube focused content creator, breaking in between games to look at people's piles is a big tempo breaker. If I was gonna stream, 6 hours a day and then make a video at the end, I would still do it. I think Martian is addicted to DK. It does feel good, right? Like, it just feels like it's solid into everything. And it plays Headless Horseman. Big fan. You should try to rig the jaw of the plush to move as you talk. Should I be a VTuber? Should I be King Plush as a VTuber?
I see you brought guests.
Alright. Change my Twitch name to King Plush. My opponent has soggy pants. I don't know how to process that. Headless Horseman has by far my favorite played voice line. You know what's really sad about this is nobody really wants to watch my DK videos. They have not done that great. I don't know how to market them better. But like, I think it's like a unique deck and it wins a lot, and like, I don't know, why wouldn't you want to watch it, you jerks? Watch all my stuff. Watch anything I want to play, chat. I don't care about your preferences. You get out there, you watch all of my videos twice, right? Regardless of whatever I do. Renee giggled at that, so that's how you know it was funny. People don't want to stand and fight Darkest Night, apparently. Real. I never wanted that until he said it. Now that's the only thing I want. Good. Good. Alright. I'll become a Martian Plush VTuber. Soggy pants. Galactic Lobster coming in with the 13 months. Martian, if you were a card, why do you think you would be a 6 of diamonds? I would be a 6 of diamonds because that's 1 diamond for each of the fingers on my left hand, with 1 extra diamond to go up my nose. Rude. Rude. You stop that. You stop that. Man. My opponents just won't cut it out. Why don't they just roll over and let me win anymore? Like the good old days. Chat, how lucky are we feeling right now? I guess I'll just take it. I'll just take the damage. Fine, fine, chat, I'll take the damage. If you insist. So your left hand has 5 fingers and a nose? True. Truly inspired? I thought so. I thought so, chat. I guess, like, there was no real reason to do this, huh? Just gonna do that. Let that boom pistol bully sit there and think about what it's done. I hate hands like this with Theatar because, like, I don't really want to give up anything that's in my hand right now. Haha, you you thought you'd done something. Did I have a... Let's can resurrect one of these. Hey, it's that card again. It's that card again, chat. Wow. I'm immune. They can't even target me anymore, chat. It's over. I have the spaghetti ground. My opponent has no idea what I'm capable of. Zoop. Stealing your health. You can't do anything about it. Ooh, you just got plagued. I don't know if that's good or bad, actually. Looking for a standoff? Be careful, it's against me. Oh? Oh? And the other plague. We're gonna be rich. No. No Highlander shenanigans of any kind, huh? What's my opponent doing over there? Don't they know they're supposed to do something? Oh, Merc Sparky Eel just for me? That's cool. I guess I do this now. Let's see what you got. What you got for me over there? Should I go fetch a Hellion? I guess. You may have that, I suppose. Do this for now. Keep on panning, chat. Pan as hard as you can. Burr, 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 burr. Burr, 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 burr. Oh, soggy pants. Oh, soggy pants. Your pants are so soggy. What kind of a name is Soggy Pants, do you think, chat? What will possess them? Why not Macaw for second Theatar? I don't have control over a Macaw Theatar. Seems bad to me. Could steal something awful from them and give them something in my hand. Like, I have tons of stuff in my hand I don't want them to have. Delightful insanity. Alright, now I need my second down with the ship. One of the soggiest pants you've ever seen? True. True, too true. Sog Master General. Oh, don't do it. What's their other mech? They have two mechs. What's their other one? Ah, stand and fight, humongous stew. Your soul belongs to the Lich King. Curator? Oh, okay, yeah. Probably. Ooh, it's about to get squibby in here. I'll miss you something interesting. Or will I? Maybe I will. Oh. Too bad. Too bad, too bad.
The menagerie is for guests only.
I'll miss you something else. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Doesn't seem very good. I wish I had taken this. I guess I get rid of that thing. The rooms. I guess I also should have waited even 2 seconds to see what I pulled out of this. Yeah, see, that would have been great. That would have been great, chat. Play that instead of this. It would have been so perfect. Things a good player might do. Primus is playing dodgeball, I guess. My opponent have a thing to do about this? Or are they just gonna let the Primus ride? Looks like they are. Bom, bom, bom. I see. Well. Hey, good deal. Alright.
Mark of the bitter.
Eh. Oh, that'll help us draw the head, too. I have so much more mana than I'm used to, chat. Imagine if I'd made the right call and prevented that stupid Mutanist from ever healing for 13. Can you imagine it, chat? How great it would have been. Soggy pants. Don't do it. What's in there? Huh. Okay. Opponent's about to have bonus million health. I'll miss you, my sweet Primus. Jeepers. Jeepers, chat. Alright. You have one job, and it's to draw Horseman's head. If you draw 2 Plague Strikes, you're dead to me. Alright. I guess I could have hero powered, refreshed hero powered. More things a good player might do. More things a good player might do, chat. I guess. You never know. We might find the other one. We might find the other one.
Another soul.
To battle. To battle.
Is this a what not to do stream? Brutal. Yeah, I guess. I guess. You hate to see it. Hate to see it. But sometimes you just gots to. Why is Sally undead? Because she's a Death Knight. True. True. My opponent really has just been doing stuff over there, huh? Not gonna lie, that's pretty handy. Huh. A card of all time, oh my goodness. Sure. Okay. Ooh, go face, or something. Don't hit the Doomsayer. Please. Oh, you big doofus. Big stupid idiot. I think we'll go Antonitis. We'll get just like a couple fireballs, right? So if I set them to 15, I will have 6 mana to work with. Not enough. Right? So 3, 7, and 6 is not enough. Just ever, right? Like, how am I supposed to... They can't Reno. So maybe I don't need a Tony. I just need to do this first.
I bring life.
Then we'll have plenty of mana to do stuff about that next turn.
The time has come to dethrone.
Oh, there's Renathal. Oh no, not the 1 mana Renathal! Oh, disaster, chat. What am I gonna do about that? What am I ever gonna do about the 1 mana Renathal? That's disgusting. Hi, Warrior Addict. What up, booger? It is I, the Warrior Addict, who plays Death Knight. Oh boy. Yeah, get plagued.
That feels good.
Renathal haters in shambles. Oh, they didn't get anything back that they wanted. Alright, I'm not playing anything with a battle cry this turn, that's for sure. Did they get something they can heal themselves with? Because that's rude. It'd be really funny if Tony won. And by won, I mean lived. Oh, Warrior Addict is somebody in my chat. I see. It all makes sense now. All makes sense, chat. It looked like they targeted their own face with something. Oh my goodness. This needs to be over. I need to know if I can win. Really? They're just gonna sit there and lose to me like some kind of chicken gizzard. Guess they should get wrecked. How long was that game? It seemed like 1,000 years. 10, maybe 10 million. 10 trillion years. 16-minute game. So we're basically halfway through a vid. Might want to move the... or not use the first game there. Because, like, we want 16 minutes to be at the front of the vid, right? For algorithm purposes. Thank you. Mage is the most fun to hit. Winning with Stone Brew is a chungus out of 10, it's true. Is there any worthy replacement for Sylvanas in this deck? Other Sylvanas. You have to have a Sylvanas in, or else you're not lore accurate. Why have I been streaming less? I've been streaming the same amount I've been streaming for the past, like, 8 months or so.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
I think I've been winning more recently. So I keep getting my videos faster than I'm used to.
Linked together in harmony.
Ow! So rude. Can't even play my gold panner. Gotta hit the dream hostage mage game where it's like 35 minutes. Where you thought I streamed daily? I used to, but it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since the daily streams. I have 4 more pings, and I want to get rid of this one because zero cost spell, get 2 things back. Man, what's that card called? Ray's dead, yeah. Gotta make sure the garbage is in the red. Gotta make sure the garbage is in the rest pool. That's what I've always said. Do that. Yeah, I'll do this. We're 2 turns away from winning the game. So, like, all I have to do is minimize the damage I take for another turn or 2. And then, we'll be okay. Because as soon as you play this, you have infinite health. Raised Dead is unoptimal in Shadow Priest, but that does not stop people from playing it. It's still something you have to think about, as people still play it. But yeah, it's been not great in Shadow Priest for a while. There we go. People, you're people. Imagine throwing Airlock Breach to a player from showing Airlock Breach to a player from 2015, real. What a sick card, though. I love Airlock Breach. I don't love it as much as I would have if it was a triple blood card, but yeah. Kind of miss playing Death Knight. I did eventually get into Unholy Death Knight. Unholy Death Knight is fun because you get to have the ghoul around with you all the time in World of Warcraft. I mostly played Blood back when it was a DPS class in Wrath. I think I switched to Unholy for tanking and to Frost for tanking during Wrath. You know what the reaction would be? Yo, Death Knight! Yeah, I guess not. Hey Marshy, I was the Reno Shaman last game, and I'm currently reporting you for using Ice Block and even DK. As well you should. The good old days when DKs really were a hero class. True. True. Chat, I pulled the funny card. Chat, we got the funny card. Chat, there's a dog barking outside. We have turned our curse into our strength.
I see you brought guests.
We got the funny card that is probably bad for you if it's questline. Who plays questline? Nobody plays questline. Get out of town. Get out of town right now.
Come closer.
Chat, what is this? Help. I don't know what that is. No questline? I'm literally not surprised. I haven't seen a seed lock in forever. They've all been potato warlocks. Nobody plays questline. Disruption Warlock is funny. It is pretty funny. I'll give it that much. Mistress of Mixtures at home. Is that card better than Mistress, though? It's like you can do it more than once, and you get the health right now. It might be better than first Mistress. Crane game. Chat, we literally just got crane games. We thought the day would never come, but here it is, in all of its glory. And I didn't have any card to play that turn, so I'm pretty sad. I'm gonna lose to crane game just because I didn't have anything for it. Disaster. Actual disaster, chat.
There is a method to my madness.
You would say it's a 50-50 at the moment? I mean, not where I'm playing. Seedlock doesn't exist. Hey, Martin Boo, would you like to grab coffee sometime whenever you're available? Don't want to burden you on your time. I want coffee right now. That's what I'd like. Goodbye, all my stuff. You will be missed. Get wrecked. That face? That's rude. That's rude. Get that out of here. I hate to make this trade, but I guess I will. I guess. I guess. I've been seeing a lot of Warlocks now. Is it top tier? I don't think it's top tier, but it's surprisingly popular. I used to play Lich King plus Arthas in Burgle Test Rogue, but only used Lich King cards as the class cards for Test pre-DK release. It was bad with like a 0% win rate. Well, there you go. Okay. No. Where's my my big board wipe guy? I guess I can Primus this thing. That buys me a little time. I love how even DK is actually a viable deck to play in Wild at the moment. Been having a really good time climbing with it. It's a nice break from the usual Reno piles. Real, right there with you. It's okay, Marshy. Only 12 or 13 more big demons to go. Alright, cool. A duplicate. It's not Reno. It's not Reno, chat. Still be cool if they could draw some plagues. The coolest thing that could happen is I could top deck Soul Stealer. Oh, you know what? That works just fine. I'll take it. I will take it, chat. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Don't do it, opponent. No. Not more crane game. All right, can I draw a Soul Stealer now? One time? Come on. Ugh, brutal. Is it this? I think so. Neat.
That feels good.
And we have this now, so if we live... Do they run Gul'dan? You have to assume they do. I wouldn't not run Gul'dan with a deck like this. Aw, rude. Rude. We're still alive. For now. For now, chat. Neat. KVLT coming in with a big raid. How was your stream, KVLT? Did you do cool stuff? It's just this, right?
Your souls belong.
Good stream. Started at 7, ended at 7. Nice. At least you didn't start at 7, ended at 8. Really, that's in the ETC of a deck like this. That's crazy pants. Other Soul Stealer, let's go! Literally off the top. Oh. What could I hope to get here? I don't know. Those were not inspired. That was actually kind of bad, right? Because like now I can heal less off of this. Like this isn't gonna offer me anything that good, right? Like if I get the clear, it's not even great.
Mark of the bitter.
Mark of the Spagoo. Mark of the I lose. Marshy lose. Marshy stews. Alright, it's time for them to draw every plague that's ever been drawn. Nope, no plagues. I'm out. I'm out. But I queued into Infinite Shadow Priest's Sparrow Claw and didn't tilt or lose every game, so it was good. Oh, nice. Primus into Discover Ice Block was the move. Ah, I gloved up. I gloved up. Burr, 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 burr. Now we've run out of opponents, chat. You lose to Q block, you don't get to play anymore. Disaster. You hate to see it. As a Marshy fan, you hate to see it. Is today Wild Day, I'm guessing? I would never play Wild. I've never played Wild before. I never will again. Not interested. I don't even want to hear about Wild, chat. Freaking nerds out there playing Wild when they could play God's chosen format standard. What is Wild? Nobody knows. Pretty sure. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I've decided to never take a comment from chat seriously again. I'm just going to be an obnoxious person. I'm going to be the most annoying person I can be. Thoughts? Marshy yearns for classic. Real. Every time I see a game end, my brain starts playing the YouTube video music. Nice. GG, Martian. Didn't realize you were on late tonight. Hope the games go well. I hope your games go well. And GG to you. GG to Stu. Wow, that's how you run your stream? Very good, very good. But Martian, everything I say is super serious. Well, then you can get wrecked by me never taking your comment seriously. Hey guys, I am new here, and I am from Booger's Wormhole. If you want so what sound awful but also kinda crispy. Anyway, I wanted to join your stream too someday, and here I am. Hi Jonas. I didn't understand, like, you lost me halfway through that first sentence. But nevertheless, I'm still happy to see you. No! I don't want to play against Stew Priest. What am I supposed to play against Stew Priest? It seems like a you can't win if you're playing even Plague DK type of strat. What's my end game here? What's my early game? I'm sorry for my English. Since I left school, it's got a bit rusty. I'm from Germany. Well, apology accepted. No, you're fine. Happy to see you. You are also here from Booger's Wormhole? Is it crispy in there, Schmoopy? Just generate a Warlock Titan for endless taunts. It's simple. Oh. Alright. I'm on the case. I'm on the case, chat. Should I pretend the silence could save me? Get your own pan, chat. Oh, hell yeah. Have you considered stealing Booger's video format and putting a game highlight in the beginning of the video for viewer attention? How dare you? How dare you come into the Martian stream and frame that as stealing a format? This is like when Keith started doing viewer decks and people started asking me if I would ever do viewer decks. You know, people forget so quickly the things I used to do. I have like 2 straight years of me putting a highlight at the beginning of every video. We always forget the OGs, I guess. Have you considered playing the wild format? No, I haven't actually. Is that interesting? Fake fans, I know. I guess people are allowed to start being fans in the past, you know. How long has it been? I think I was still doing it in 2024. Oh, it was when I like gave up caring about my stream quality, I guess, or video editing. That's when I stopped. Like before, like when I went from not daily to daily, that's when I stopped putting a highlight at the beginning of the stream, because then I was just trying to just belt something out. Just trying to get something out real quick. Squeeze me? It's a bit rude. Have I already put plagues in their deck? No, right? Stew. Alright. I'll do this. And I'll do this. And then I'll be really sad. But we'll do this. And, you know, hell yeah always gets there. Marshy, have you considered stealing Booger's stream format? He sometimes closes the cam and puts King Plush instead of the cam. Oh, you know what? I hadn't considered that. I should steal more of my own stuff from other people. That's what I've learned from you geese. I'll miss you, all of my things. Why are you hitting me with the hysteria? Why does it have to be like this, chat? Literally every time. Do you think I can win? Guess I'll get out of here. I miss when Martian would preview with a hilarious loss. Real. How impactful / important is Horizon's Edge in your experience? I wouldn't play this without it.
My spirit will prevail.
The worst part about losing to Boar Priest is the fact that you have to stare at the opponent with 1 mana after being hit. Real. Real. Can you steal Zeddy's gimmick of complaining all the time? People have accused me of that recently. Is it not enough? Do I need to complain more? Let's find some stuff to complain about. I mostly complain about chat these days. Mostly complain about, like, Hearthstone fan behavior. That's my new way to complain. Not gonna lie, Wild has been the best that it's been in forever, so, like... I'm so uninspired to complain about Wild as a format right now, because, like, I know it doesn't get better than this. Complain about Doogie? Could complain about Doogie, I guess. Doogie's also been okay lately. I haven't had to talk to Doogie in a while. Everything's too good. Can't complain. Can't complain about anything anymore. Unlucky. Yeah, not sure how you would improve the format right now, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like Holy Wrath could deserve a nerf, but, like, I don't know. Even then, I'm not sure I see it that much. Ban Draka cheaters? Oh, yeah, for sure. That. Definitely. Definitely. Rude! Opponents out here, not just letting me win. They know they're supposed to let me win, and yet they don't. Marshy, have you considered stealing deals from Into the AM? You can enter coupon code CHUMBO and get a free 10% off. Real. You know, I got a contact from them like 3 weeks ago saying, hey, would you like to do this sponsorship? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then they never got back to me and never sent me anything. So, I wonder what the state of that sponsorship is right now. I don't like. I'm currently in a. I don't know if that's happening anymore. Thing. Be cool if it was though. It's pretty consistent for a while there. Hi, sorry for your English. Apology accepted. My entire climb to Legend this month, I didn't see a single Holy Wrath. Yeah, there's been a lot less of them. A lot less of them. Lower down, Imbue Mage is very popular. Maybe it's Raid the Dogs 2.0. Oh, yeah, I could see Raid. I could see Imbue Mage being a format killer, I suppose. Like,
Linked together in
I don't know. It's one of those things where I guess, yeah, it is kind of a low MMR type of problem. Yeah, I'm gonna still do this. And then what? This? Chat, soon we will win. Soon. Soon I will play this and then we will win. I've out-armored a Holy Wrath with Warrior. It was hilarious. Well, that's what's up. Can you fall back down to Diamond after hitting Legend? You cannot. As hard as you try. Schmoopy knows. Ow. Ow. So rude. Yeah, just play this and win, right? What are you gonna do? You see much Exodia and Call to Arms though? Real. I want to face Exodia with this deck, right? Because I want them to play Order in the Court, and then I want them to shuffle their deck. Right, opponent? Am I right or am I right? Opponent out there hitting me with the Mind Blasts. Hitting me with those Mind Blasts. Brutal. How much damage they just did to me, that's crazy. Well, you know what they say. Here's some of this stuff. Do you think they have the burst to go off the over the top still? 2 Mind Blast down, Acupuncture down, and 1 Mind Seer down. Buff Shadow Bomber real. Alright, I'm gonna get some water and use the restroom, but then I'll come back and play some more stuff. Alright, I'm back. Priest only loses to tech cards when I fall, I guess. Remember when Renethal used to only give 35 health?
Put your faith in the light. My spirit will prevail.
You remember? Renethal looked so weird to me when it went from 40 to 35 health. Like 35 looked so strange. And then when they switched it back, 40 health looks strange. Everything's weird. You know if it's better or worse than the game that it's 40 now? I think it's better. I think it's better.
Let's see, what do I take?
I don't think the game would benefit from every deck losing to Shadow Priest, I guess. Like, I don't know. For me, it's kind of a clearly better. People are allowed to have their different opinions, but I think Renethal is just, it's a good card for Wild. 40-40 just feels right, even though balance-wise I think it is incorrect. It's definitely better. I think. And if I think it, it must be true. I think Renathal should be 39. Alright, no animation expert. You know what it should be. You know what it should be. Good job. Let's put it to 39. Nerf Renathal to 39, chat. I'm in. Sign me up.
No reprieve.
You know, Gen had a signature. It was during that month that they brought it back to standard. They released a signature for it. But it was only available for a hot minute. And then it was gone. Gone into the winds.
No reprieve.
I guess I didn't want to do that, did I? Unlucky. I wanted to play this, so would I have traded with that? That would have been fine. Alright, oh my god. Show me what you've got. What do I get? Disaster. Counterspell. Do you not think the Paladin class has been slightly ruined due to the ease of Pally and power of Librams and Exodia? I miss the diversity Paladin opponents used to bring. Paladin is literally the most diverse class in Wild right now. Like, it has like 5 completely distinct archetypes. If we're talking about like a class being diverse, there is no better example of that than Paladin at this moment.
No reprieve.
Awkward. But I'll go face. Diverse in a bad way, honestly. It would be nice to have some expectations of what you're up against.
Your wish is my suggestion.
So we want it to be diverse, but not actually diverse. Interesting. That would be nice. Paladin is so boring, to be honest. Evergreen statement. Evergreen statement. I've liked a lot of Paladin decks, but I do think it's probably the most likely to be boring in a given meta. Actually, don't clear my plagues, please. Alright, so we gotta get rid of these. Easy enough. And then, oh, you didn't let me do it. You go, not gonna lie, this deck seems kind of good into Holy Wrath. Yeah, I think it's okay. Like, I've been doing pretty well with it against a lot of things. It's become my new comfy deck. You do have an idea of what you're playing against. You're playing against Paladin, and that rolls out all of the other classes. Well, as much as I'd love to pile on with saying silly stuff, you're kind of like not addressing the concern of that person, but they're not being very clear about what their actual concern is. Ideally, it would have some identity. Diversity is good, but it's obnoxious to mulligan when you're not sure if you're up against call to arms, aggro, combo, or some variation of control. Real. The key to that is to play a deck that cares more about what it wants to have for its own game plan than what it wants to have for your opponent's game plan. And then you don't have to care as much about that. I think Even Leech is real, tier 3. Oh, Exodia is a bot deck? Do you guys think you can bot Exodia? You know, like, actually, for a combo deck, you could probably bot that one. Yeah. Do people do that? It's pretty stupid. Martian, can you play a tiny violin playing the saddest song just for that YouTube channel? Alright. Is my tiny violin impression good? I didn't think it was very good. I've never tried to mimic the sound of a violin before that I can think of. Inspired? You liked it? Sick. My issue, I have no game plan other than to meme. Oh, okay. Well, your mulligan doesn't matter anyway, so. Was Handbuff Paladin and Twist a tier 0 deck? I don't know if it was a tier 0 deck. Starting in the second month, I just couldn't get a game in original Twist Wonders. So, like, I stopped knowing enough. I do think that, like, Handbuff Paladin kind of ruined my good time in Twist XL, but, like, I couldn't get enough games to experiment with it because my queue times were so high. So, oh, don't get me started on Twist. Huh. Interesting. First rank 1 in Twist. First rank 1 in A. I remember. You weren't allowed to ever play Twist again. I guess so. Chat, did I just lose to this? Oh no. Oh no, chat. I just lost to Ethan Shotgun. Alright. Should I kill this so I can shoot again? Or should I risk it all? I'll just kill this. It's fine. It's fine, chat. I wish I owned the cards for this. It just feels right. It does. Feels right, Brian. Opponent, can you stop? Ooh, that was a low roll. You'll love to see it. Hi, Marshy. Started posting YouTube shorts, and it's growing. It's very exciting. Ooh, congratulations. What's the best assigned card, and why is it Defile? It's Defile because it is so beloved by everyone. It is, original Lucia because it effectively managed to delete everyone from playing Hearthstone. Oh, sorry, my cleverness didn't. Words don't even work anymore. I'm broken, chat. It's gone. It's over. Every time I see Totem Shaman, I think it's a bot. Real. You have been conditioned. What if Defile was neutral, but it was 5 mana with a 3/4 body? That'd be an interesting card. I actually do really like that card. I think that card's cool. Look what even Shaman does to a Marshy. True. Am I celebrating Easter this year? I am. I'm gonna go see my grandma. Go see some more extended family. It'll be cool. The War Priest again? You hate to see it. Disaster. Should I just concede now? The unbeatable deck. How am I supposed to beat War Priest, chat?
Turned our curse into our strength.
How am I supposed to be board priest? This deck is like, it is not an aggro deck. It's very mid-rangey. So like I can't really rush them down fast enough. It's a bit of a disaster. They won't draw any of their tutors again, trust? Oh, okay, cool. Shudder has to be the best card ever, surely. The best card ever. The singular best card ever is probably Original Innervate. When it gave you 2 mana. I think that's probably the best single card ever. Trying to think of a stronger one than that. I don't think there's one. I think that's just the nuts card of all time. I think the best single card ever is Crystology. That wouldn't even make my top 5. It's a good card, but like, doesn't come anywhere close to. It doesn't come anywhere close to Innervate. I don't think. Like, I can't even think of a contender. The contender for Original Innervate is Original Lightning Bloom. What about Albatross? Are you sure that isn't better than OG Innervate? Okay, okay. Albatross clearly the best card ever. I take it back. Of course it's Albatross. Why wouldn't it be? Rude. What are they doing killing my leeches? Those are my favorite leeches. It's kind of a good sign, I think. Maybe. We're doing okay. Maybe. Managed to smork him down a little bit. Just a little. Taste the smork. That tea is illegal, true. Oh yeah, OG Prep. That could be a contestant for, yeah, okay, fine. OG Prep, that's when it used to reduce by 3. That's definitely the Innervate contender. I think Innervate still clears. Like, I don't even think it's close. I think Innervate is number 1, and number 2, whatever it is way far down. Like, Original Innervate is just turbo, cracked, broken, stupid card. Lucia is in a top 5 for sure, I think. Like original Lucia? The 2-mana one? That's gotta be in the top 5. Shadow Step isn't in the top 20. Get out of here. Shadow Step, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know where to place it. I know that it's not like, it's not in contention for one of the best cards ever. It's not even close. That's just rhetoric. I don't like. Does it make top 100? I don't know. I mean, it's a solid card. It's never been a broken card. Yeah, but Bran though, yeah, for sure. Bran is probably more likely to be in the top 50 than Step. Sorry, I just joined. What's never been a broken card? War Golem. Let's think of some other cards that have never been broken. What's that stupid like 7-mana 5/8 demon that came out in Grand Tournament? Was it a 5/8? What's the card I'm thinking of? What's that card called? Wrathguard has never been broken. What is the most fun card ever? I think the single card that has brought me the most joy in Hearthstone ever might be Molten Giant. Like, Molten Giant got me hooked on Hearthstone. And it wasn't even playing as it was playing against it. You know, like, playing against Molten Giant in Classic was, like, the most interesting gameplay. Like, deciding when it was time to drop your opponent low. Good stuff. Good times. Great times. If I had to pick just one. And I also really like Lotheb and Shudderwalk. Oh, Gloop. That would be a most fun card. Would pre-nerf Gloop be in a top 5 most broken cards ever? Gloop needed a lot of help to be nerf worthy. I don't know. I don't think so. Like, if we're talking about like if we're talking about Gloop, we have to start talking about like combos of cards. Like I was just thinking about single, like, this card is just good. Like, I don't think that's a top 5 card. It would probably be a top 20 card, maybe. I don't know. But like, it took a lot for Gloop to start being nasty. Like, a card existed as a fine card for a long time before it was a problem card. I love Dynastrius. I'm still salty. It's never reverted in Wild. Samesies. Samesies. Oh, like, do I just get my corpse explosion from this for next turn? Pre-nerf Twig, same deal. Twig was fine for a long time. It was fine alongside Sphere until Guff came out. Guff might be a top 5 most broken card ever. I think as far as like the Twig, Sphere, Gloop stuff, it's probably not a top 5 card. I take it back, but it's probably like more of a top card than some of these other things you guys have been mentioning. Thank goodness they had attacked already. Oh my goodness. Wish they had used this. A little scared. Yeah, what's my plan here? I think I'm gonna die. Wasn't Sphere and Twig fine until Guff and Twig Instrument Tech came along? Sphere, yes, Twig Sphere was fine until Guff came out. And like, I wouldn't say like Instrument Tech forced them to have to address the problem, right? Like, it's not like you know, it wasn't nerf worthy until Instrument Tech came out. Raza top 5? Not even close. Not even anywhere close. Like, we're talking about, like, even the Raza Anduin combo I wouldn't put in like top 20 broken combos. You know, like, I mean, I might. I'd have to really think about it though. It doesn't seem like I feel like there are a bunch of combination of cards that are much stronger than Raza Anduin, but Raza on its own was really bad until Anduin came out. One mana Rake is high for sure. It's good. I don't know that it's, you know, I don't think I'd put that in my top 20. I wouldn't even really think about it for top 20. Do I have to think about a top 20 most broken cards ever now? I don't know. OG patches. Oh yeah, OG patches. Yeah. Even current patches. That's got to be a top 5. What did I mention already? So Innervate, Prep, probably in that order. Elucia at 2 mana. Maybe Patches then Elucia? Probably not. Elucia then Patches. What's one more to go with those? Something similarly strong. It's hard to think after that. Like, is it really just Lightning Bloom? Where would I rank OG Switcheroo Priest? I don't even think that that deck was that broken. I think it was just a horrible play pattern, and it was getting played enough. But like, it's hard to say because like Kael'thas was so strong while that was around that it was hard to like think of anything else as being strong, right? At least that's how I feel. Final Showdown. Is that the Demon Hunter quest? I think that's like a consideration for top 5 most broken cards ever, really?
If power is what you seek,
Interesting.
is what I provide.
I don't think I would consider that a top 5 most broken card ever, but I guess I could see it. Only reason Demon Hunter is playable in Wild. Doesn't it have Pirate Demon Hunter too? If you're gonna pick a quest, surely it would be Demon Seed. Oh, Demon Seed was really strong, but like I'm talking about single cards. I'm not talking about like things that require a lot of cohesive support, you know what I mean? So, you know, Demon Seed is not broken on its own. It requires specific support to go with it to be broken. But like, that's such a vague way to categorize things. So like, I don't know what to say. It just doesn't feel like it should be included on the list as I've been talking about it. Like Innervate and Prep are just like disgusting cards when paired with anything. You know, like you just put those in a deck and you win. What about your suggestion? OG Secret Passage when it was 1 mana draw 5. Oh, oh yeah, for sure. Man, that's got to be a top 5. I think that's like, yeah. Void Touch Attendant is pretty up there too, though. I don't think I'd rate Void Touch Attendant over Patches. I think that's my new 5th. Like, Secret Passage is cracked. Does it go Innervate, Prep, Secret Passage? Elucia, Patches? It might be. I don't know. Three mana Mithril Rod. Yeah, that could be up there. That could be up there. Corridor Creeper? Yeah, maybe. Did my doorbell just ring? Or was that next door? You guys wouldn't know. Hold on. Some of my DBZ cards. I've been collecting some 2004 era score DBZ stuff and some more came. You think Secret Passage is lower than some of those cards? I thought that was an excellent suggestion. I think that card is very, very, very broken. 1 mana, get 5 cards. Secret Passage, that card was ridiculous. You think Patron Warrior would work in Standard, or is it too underpowered? I think it's too underpowered. Chat, am I gonna lose? Answer me that. I have a lot of health, but do I have enough health? That's the real question. Zero mana Titan Yogg. Oh, yeah. That's another good one. 5 mana, 4/5 null. I think that's encroaching on, like... the original null was broken in combination with Maestra. And then it was broken in combination with Pack. So, like, I think it's hard. Titan Yogg gotta be up there. No, absolutely. Card was disgusting. You wrote 0 mana Yogg higher. I think it's a good shout. It's a good shout. That one's up there for sure. Chat, what am I gonna do other than lose? How much armor has my opponent even done? Can I draw my other airlock breach? Same amount of Yogg clears the others in your opinion. I would need like a ridiculous amount of convincing for me to consider anything other than original Innervate as the best card of all time. I don't know what you guys could say to me to get me off of original Innervate. Original Innervate is so disgusting. Someone said Chamber. You know, Chamber could almost be enough. 2 mana and counter slow. 2 mana and counter slow was bad for a year. Chat. Two mana and counter slow was bad for an entire year. Secret Passage, we talked about that one. Aquatic Form? Aquatic Form is a solid card. I wouldn't like consider it as a top 20 card. Oh my goodness, buffed Treasure Distributor. I don't know that counts for like single cards. I feel like that's patches counts, that probably counts too. Yeah, I saw Max's tier list. I saw it when he posted it. I don't know what you want me to do with that. 3 mana prep is up there with Innervate. Yeah, we were talking about that, Spurgs. My current top 5, based off of the discussion we had, is Innervate, Prep, Secret Passage, Elucia, Patches is my top 5. So like but I think Innervate is a solid lead on the rest of them. I think Innervate is just like the nuts. Card is ridiculous. Was. Five mana Luna's Pocket Galaxy. That doesn't make my top 20 for sure. Are we talking about how good the cards would be reverted in this meta, or how good they were? I guess how good they were. I don't know that I'm really thinking about them in any specific position. Innervate over Charge Patches? I have 4 cards over Charge Patches right now. Patches is my number 5. Like, I don't even think... Like, Charge Patches is good. Like, it is better than current patches. But I don't think... Like, as far as a power level increase, I don't think that, like, Patches is suddenly, you know... I don't know. Like, I want to be able to say that, like... The difference between the nerf state of Patches and the difference between the nerf state of these other cards is like not, you know, we're not talking about the same thing. Like, current Patches is still a top 20 card, in my opinion. Like, it Do I think Renathal is top 5? I don't think Renathal is top 5. It might be a top 20. But it's hard for me to look at Renathal that way, because I don't... Like, for me, it's less of a broken card and more of a modal dial. I don't know.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
I don't really think about Renathal that way. Hearthstone power creep, it's now felt good or bad? Like, do I feel happy or bad about Hearthstone power creep? I don't know. It is what it is.
The light dim.
Caverns below, eh. Nah. Look, Caverns below didn't even get nerfed because it was good. It got nerfed because it was polarizing. So like... So, like, I can get rid of this right now if I use this on this, right? But then I don't play this, and I'm sad. I guess this is just better. I guess it's just better, chat. Fine, I'll float mana. Like, Caverns Below had a 44% win rate or something stupid like that. It was not great. It was just polarizing. It always beat slow stuff, and it always lost to fast stuff. Like, that's not a top 20 card. Chamber of Chumbus was broken as heck. Yeah, I'd consider that for a top 20 card. Is Stealth Ziliax or Elusive Ziliax the better card? I don't know. 5 mana Gadget Sand? Yeah, I mean, that could be... I wouldn't put that as a top 5 card, but I'd consider that for a top 20 card, sure. I will never serve, but you shall. Oh, I'm stupid. I knew it worked that way. Razor Scale is the most powerful card in the game. Too true. You know what card was insane? Beta Warsong Commander when it worked on anything and you could charge giants? That's true, yeah. Call to Arms is top 20? Maybe. I hate playing with Razor Scale, by the way. I don't know. It's just one of those cards I just don't like playing with it. I don't know what it is. It's just not a fun card. Well, that's not great. One of these gets to live every time, right? Oh, they're just over it? Cool. Well, those last 2 losses were part of the discussion, so now we get to keep them. Makes my job easier. So now let's do some math. I actually forget when I stopped. Dirt. So 8, 16, 22. We probably need another 10 minutes. What is JF Mage? It's Highlander Mage. He had done a invader thing. Standard is actually fun. It's so crazy. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Chat. Let me show you what I just got today. This is the card that just came in the mail. So it's search your Sensei deck. It's your side deck for a card that performs an attack, and use it as an attack in place of this. I'm so excited about it, chat. I love wishboard cards. It's like ETC. I didn't really know about that card until recently. I'm pretty excited to incorporate it into my deck. Four mana Theo? I could see 4 mana Theo as an easy top 20. Would I even consider it for a top 10? I know I wouldn't consider it a top 5. Alright. Well, here's some breath, I guess. There's also an OG Dragon Ball card game that died over 13 years ago. Aren't you talking about the one I just showed you? This is the Score DBZ game from like 1,000 years ago. It's more like 20 now. There's a current one too. Yeah, the current one's kind of sad. They did a revival of the Score one. Like Panini did a new one based on the Score one. And that one actually got canceled because the Super one was coming out and they didn't want to have two DBZ card games conflicting with each other. So like I was really excited to get my the Score DBZ mechanics are my favorite card game mechanics, period. That nothing is more fun than that, like that card game. But so I was really excited to get that back with the Panini, but then they were porting over the Dragon Ball Super card game from Japan, so unlucky. Oh, nice. Kael'thas isn't a real card without Barnes. That's true. It's true. Golganeth is probably a top 20 card. I could believe that. Like, for cards like Kael'thas, I don't know. I guess that one counts as an individually strong card. It can be hard to draw the line. Because, like, Raza is clearly a combo card, right? Like, it's... You can't have Raza without Anduin. I have a current and competitive UU Hakusho TCG deck that I take to conventions with you because you have a community. Nice. That one was also by Score, wasn't it? Oh, okay, yeah. Barnes at 4 for sure. Yeah, you could consider that for top 20. Undertaker? Eh.
I cannot wait to read these.
Undertaker is, like, to a lesser extent of why Dr. Boom was powerful. I feel like Undertaker just kind of, like, was really good in a time when cards were bad. And, like, I don't know, didn't have any staying power. I think we would have seen that one fall off if it hadn't been... oh, that's funny. I think we would have seen that one fall off if it hadn't been nerfed. As cards got better. What are the main mechanics of the Score Dragon Ball card game? So you like the main thing you do that's fun is you go like you have a setup phase of your turn, and then you can declare combat against your opponent, and then you will each take turns at that point trying to smack each other really hard. So like you'll use you'll declare an attack and your opponent can block it, and then they get to attack you and you can block it. But they did a really good job incorporating the feel of DBZ. Like, I don't know, it's hard without showing it to you. So here, let's find you an iconic one, I guess. These are not very iconic Gokus. Here, this is like the really strong one. So you can see it's got like power stages here. Like you can see its power level. So when you use a physical attack against somebody, it lowers the stage that they're at. You had like a little scouter that would tell you where you are on the card. And if you use an energy attack, it costs stages. So you would have to like pay to use an energy attack. And the goal is to deck each other out. So, sorry, let me like not keep my opponent waiting, I guess. Maybe I will do this. So when you get to 0, if you take physical damage, the surplus damage starts to come off the top of your deck. And if you use an energy attack, it just goes straight to the deck. Like you don't actually have to go through your opponent's power stages. And so you would basically be like, it was simulating beating your opponent to a pulp before you would deal lasting damage to them. So I don't know, it was really cool. And you would win most of the time when you would deck out your opponent, but you could also gather all 7 Dragon Balls, and you could also like level up. So the character I just showed you was level 5. If you didn't get there by an irregular means, then if you get to level 5, you win. So like you could there were 3 main avenues to victory. You just send 6,000 cards to the graveyard. It was an 85 card deck. If you were doing a Namekian style, you could have a 90 cards. 2016 player, how long, dude? New player, Capybara, year, dude, 2016 player. What are you, WTF? Huh? You're a Capybara. Definitely sounds interesting. Do you have friends that also play? My wife plays with me. I just have like a lot of nostalgia for it. I've been like collecting an optimized version of the deck that I used to play when I was a kid. Like, not a kid, like more of a teenager. When I was a teenager, I had a Trunks sword deck that I would play a lot. And every once in a while, I like try to gather some retro cards to improve it. But I never play with it. It exists. Some of the, like, I'm glad... I picked up some cards like 10 or so years ago that have become outrageously expensive. So like I bought a playset of something where each card in that playset is worth $700 now. But I bought the playset for 40, you know, that long ago. I wish they'd play another Draenei. That's my opinion. Because they have that stupid card. They've already used one of them, but they have this card. Last time I silenced this thing, they got one back. You know what? I guess I should have traded this first, huh? I think that's what a good player would have done. Alright, fingers crossed. My opponent doesn't have another one of those cheater cards. I'm still so annoyed that they killed the Score remake. I played it so much, even got close to qualifying for Worlds, and was the only game I ever blinged out my deck for. Yeah, like, Panini deserved it a little bit, because, like, they didn't learn enough lessons from Score. Like, they still made the ultra rares ungettable. Like, nobody, not, like, you weren't gonna spend $100 on 3 heroic energy spheres and then spend another $80 each on 3 villainous energy spheres. Like, I don't know, the game was so unapproachable to most people. It just, they're so stupid. So I'm still pretty upset about that. Like, every time I think about it, like, ugh. Like that's a problem that the original Score one had too, where like too many of the good cards were ultra rares that did not have, they like the drop rate for ultra rares was way too low. Like, you open a box and you like you're not guaranteed to get one. You very much did that. Like, I'm not saying nobody did, but like most people couldn't. Most people wouldn't. Like, it's just not wise to gate such an important card at ultra rare. Doesn't make it. For those of you who don't know, Heroic Energy Sphere was the only way to interact with a certain type of card. So like, you had to have it, but it was $300 for a playset, and so like not everyone can just drop $300 on that. But yeah, I still play Panini. Like, I don't really play Score anymore. But my wife will play Panini with me, so I've been playing some Panini lately. It's pretty fun. Panini made some improvements and some deprovements, and they also didn't learn all the lessons they needed to learn from Score, so from Score's failures. So, like, I feel like I can't feel too bad for them that that Super came out and ruined it. But like, I'm sad for me, because like, those are the most fun mechanics in card games, and I just want any game. I just want any game. For the remake decks, I played Orange Ginyu, loved ally focus decks, got top 4 at regionals with it. I like Orange Ginyu. It's a pretty solid deck. It's not even a solid deck. Like, in set 1, it was just broken, right? Like, it was the best deck. I keep meaning to build that one. Like, I have the cards for it lying around. My wife has been playing a black style Krillin deck with it's like a discard cards from your opponent's hand deck, and then Krillin has an attack that deals true damage, basically. So like, that was another one of the good decks from that time period. And I like playing Namekian, like Piccolo Triple Victory is what I liked from, you know, the first 3 sets. That was my favorite deck. It could win by most powerful personality, it could win by beatdown, and it could win by Dragon Balls. I really loved it. I only missed out on going to Worlds because my opponent opened Time as Warrior's Tool and I didn't have one of my spheres. Oh, how? Okay, so Time as Warrior, how do I describe that to you guys? It's like it's like Ice Block, but every player gets an Ice Block. You know, like every every deck can run one Ice Block, and I don't know. Like, it's worse. Like, it'll last for longer than once, right? Like, you play it and then you just get to Ice Block for 5 turns in a row while your opponent just wallops on you. That's what Time as Warrior's Tool is. It would block an attack for every round of that combat. So if your opponent Time as a Warrior's tools you, they just get to hit you in the face a bunch, and then combat's over, and you didn't get to use a bunch of your cards. It's so one-sided. It's so stupid. Like, I can't believe they brought it back in Panini. Like, when they brought the when they revamped the game, I can't believe that card made it into the second round. And they didn't even add remove from the game after use, right? Like, you could just get that back and do it again. So stupid. Let's see. How long was that game, chat? That game was 14 minutes. Perfect. That's the end of me. Can you win by longest road? It can win by something. I'll say that much. Who should I raid? I have too many viewers to not raid. I've been so lazy about raiding people, chat. I'm like, not into it. I don't even care anymore. Alright, Zeddy. See you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye.